welcome back to Mrs. K's Story Time. I'm Mrs. K, and today we're going to read a story about a chicken. Did you know that chickens and T-Rexes have something in common? This story is called Chick-o-saurus Rex. It is by Lennore and Daniel Jennewein, and you're going to find out some really interesting things about chickens and T-Rexes. Every little animal at the farm longed to play in the treehouse, especially little Chick. But first, he had to face the bullies who guarded the entrance. Little Chick clucked, "Can I come in?" The bullies blocked his way. "This is a club for the brave and mighty. First, you have to prove you belong." "My father can chase away trespassers with his mighty tusks," boasted Little Pig. "The rams in my family can chop down trees with their mighty horns," bleated Little Sheep. "Donkeys can carry heavy loads with our mighty backs," bragged Little Donkey. "So tell us, what mighty things can chickens do?" they demanded. Little Chick thought hard. "My father can cock-a-doodle-doo." "That won't do," they taunted. "If your father isn't brave and mighty, you'll never be either." No chickens allowed. Those bullies, they're pretty mean. I don't like when people leave each other out of their activities. I think chickens should be allowed in the treehouse. Back at home, Little Chick squawked in frustration. Who around the coop could teach him to be mighty and brave? Little Chick paced back and forth, scritching and scratching in the dirt. Didn't anyone in our family ever do anything brave and mighty? Father Rooster nodded his head, wiggling his wattle. "Let me get the photo album, son." You probably have photo albums at your house. They are books with real photographs in them, probably of you and your brother and sister and your mom and dad, maybe your grandparents, so they can have pictures from a long time ago in them. Our family won prizes, invented the chicken dance craze, and even crossed the road, Father said proudly. Little Chick was not impressed. None of these relatives were brave and mighty. But the last picture caught his eye. What is Grandpa doing with that bone? I wonder what his grandpa is doing. "That's a fossil," Father explained. "Legend says that our ancient ancestor lies buried beyond the farm. Grandpa looked for him, and I've looked for him, but that was the only clue we ever found." Little Chick couldn't wait to investigate. It looked like a big, mighty bone. "Can we go there, please? We need to find our ancient ancestor." Over the next few weeks, Little Chick helped his father dig lots of holes, looking for more mighty fossils from their ancestor. Finally, they found a promising site. After digging and digging and digging some more, they stepped back. They had uncovered the skeleton of a Tyrannosaurus Rex. Little Chick's beak dropped open in shock. Was this his ancestor? Could it be? Tyrannosaurus Rex was the mightiest of them all. He picked up a sharp bone and bellowed. "I am Chick-o-saurus Rex." Chick-o-saurus Rex couldn't wait to tell the bullies that his family was mighty after all. He swooped and whooped toward the treehouse. Oink, squeal, bleat. He heard the frightened squeals of Little Donkey, Little Sheep, and Little Pig. and the smacking chops of a hungry wolf. Cock-a-doodle-doo! Chick-o-saurus Rex charged at the wolf, letting out a mighty battle cry. The wolf didn't know what was happening, but he wasn't sticking around to find out. Little donkey, little sheep, and little pig had to admit that they were wrong. Little Chick had acted very mighty and brave, for he's a mighty brave chicken. The big animals cheered for Chick-o-saurus Rex. The small animals cheered for Chick-o-saurus Rex. And from then on, all animals were allowed to play in the treehouse. Everyone is welcome. And that is the story of Chick-o-saurus Rex. Here's a little author's note in the back of the book. It says, paleontologists, scientists who study dinosaurs, have long known that birds and dinosaurs are closely related. That means they're in a similar family. But recently, they also confirmed that the chicken is the T-Rex's closest living relative. They did it by comparing trace amounts of collagen protein carefully extracted from an incredibly well-preserved T-Rex fossil, a bone that has lost most or all of its organic matter, with collagen protein from an ordinary chicken bone. So now, chickens the world over can brag about their mighty family lineage. That is pretty cool. Chickens are real family members of T-Rexes. So even though this story was pretend, chickens and T-Rexes are really in the same family. Thanks for listening to Chick-o-saurus Rex. I hope you liked this story, and I hope you'll find other stories you like on Mrs. K's Storytime. We'll see you next time, friends.